ladies and gentlemen, Garry Moore.
Thank you, Bill Wendell. Hi, everybody. Welcome once again. Our first venture is a rather an odd and unusual one for us. Our first guest was in a series of mental institutions for over a long period of time and actually had no business being there. It was all a mistake. Now, we'll meet the person who underwent this harrowing experience right after we greet our reasonably sane panel here on To Tell the Truth.
Bill Cullen. Peggy Cass. Orson Bean. And Kitty Carlisle.
What did you say?
I said I'm off my trolley.
Oh, your chair slipped out of its little groove.
Yeah, it slipped out of its groove.
We've got a spot here that it's kind of hard to believe these things can happen, but they do and have, and we'll learn about it now. Let us meet our former mental patient.
Number one, what is your name, please?
My name is Marion Daniels.
Number two.
My name is Marion Daniels.
Number three.
My name is Marion Daniels.
And our job is to find out which one of the three truly is Marion Daniels, and here is the provocative pronouncement. It says, I, Marion Daniels, was 12 years old when I was classified as retarded and sent away for 7 years in state institutions. The truth of the matter is that although some people thought I was crazy and others thought I was faking, I was never retarded. Here's the story. I came from a large family. As a young child, in order to get attention, I would tear up my clothes. My mother took me to a guidance clinic, but the doctor didn't know what was wrong. Another doctor and a county judge then arbitrarily decided that I should be sent to a training center for the mentally retarded. There I remained for 4 long years. I was then sent to another branch. Finally, I was placed in the care of foster parents and eventually gained a high school diploma. Currently, I am in college, and in addition, I work as a consultant for my city's division of retardation. Excuse me. I am happy to say that some of my reports have brought about some long-needed reforms in various state institutions. Signed, Marion Daniels. This is one to ponder about, and we'll take a couple of minutes and be right back. We have across from us 3 people, all claiming to be Marion Daniels, who was incorrectly placed in state mental institutions. And let's start with Kitty Carlisle, please.
Thank you. It's a terrible story, but with a lovely happy ending, right, number 2?
Fortunately, yes.
Tell me, why did they equate retardation with tearing up your clothes?
I don't know. They gave me an IQ test and everything else, and I passed. But they felt that the nervous condition that made me tear up my clothes must have been retardation.
Number 3, where did all this happen?
St. Joe, Missouri.
And you, number 1? Where did all this happen?
Florida.
Florida. And number 1, had you been a bad student in school up to the age of 12?
Good student.
And number 2, your parents accepted this?
My mother didn't know what to do. She had a lot of other children.
And number 3, what do you think was the most important thing in your rehabilitation and your return to normal life? Was it the foster parents? What was it?
Well, I think so. The foster parents, and then some help I received from a senator.
And what was that?
Well, he got me out of the institution and into the foster home.
Oh, number 2, did the senator get you out?
I'm sorry, Kitty, that buzzer takes us down to Bill Cullen.
Number 1, this is finished with, as far as you personally are concerned, but it still seems like a great injustice. Has anything been done in your state, Florida, to prevent this from happening in the future?
No.
And you, too, you had ripped up your clothes. That was the one symptom you had that wasn't, and fits of temper, is that correct?
Right.
And because of that, they decided it was retardation. Was there any, number 3, in Missouri, was there any course open to you or to your parents when they decided they were going to put you in a special training school or training program?
Well, they actually were having problems with me, and I think maybe they were appreciative that I was helped in the mental institution.
Mm-hmm.
They, you know, my mother had 7 other kids.
When you were there, number 3, staying with you, what was life like there? I mean, what sort of treatment did you receive?
Very little treatment. As I remember it, the food was bad, and the classes, we had a few classes, and they were craft classes and things on a very low level.
Thank you.
And Peggy Cass.
Number 2, I don't think we established where you're from, did we?
Virginia.
Thank you. Now, number 3, where do you go to college?
I go to St. Joe, in St. Joe.
Oh, and number 1, where do you go to college?
Tallahassee, Florida.
And number 2?
GW, George Washington University.
Thank you. Now, number 3, how, after you got out of this place where you never had really any lessons or any education, were you how old were you when you got out of these things and into the foster home?
18.
And and how long did it take you to finish high school, since you really hadn't even had any grammar school? How did you assimilate yourself into high school?
Well, I took correspondence courses, and I went to the high school on special courses there, you know, like the adult education program.
How long did it take you to get out of high school?
Well, I did have some training in the institution, and it took 2 years after I was 20 when I got my high school.
Thank you. Well, number 1, in that training center, I mean, didn't anybody notice that you weren't retarded, or did they just notice and think, oh, well, so what? I mean, I don't understand why somebody wouldn't notice that you weren't.
Oh, it was recognized. It's just they
didn't care.
right.
Bad.
And that takes us, please, to Orson Bean.
Number 2, tell the truth. You still get mad and rip up your clothes once in a while? You can tell me, I won't tell anyone.
It makes me nervous when I do.
Do you? Well, it makes me nervous too. And I ripped up a good tie the other day. I shook for hours. Number 3, do you see your family at all?
Sure, there's...
Yeah?
I still have 6 brothers and sisters.
Yeah, and you get along with them okay now?
Well, what we see of one another, yeah, we get along all right.
Yeah. Number 1, how about you? Same question. You see your family?
Often.
Often. What about, is there any way, is it different now? Is it less likely to happen now because of better procedures or tests or anything, or could it still happen?
Yes, it could.
Yeah. Number 2, do you believe that it does happen more often? I mean, are there in institutions now a sizable amount of people who shouldn't be there?
Yes, usually from low-income families,
Yeah.
people that don't know how to handle children.
Yeah.
Okay, there goes the bell, and we have ballots in front of the panel, and crayons. They're going to mark them, and they're going to mark them with a 1, or with a 2, or with a 3. As you know, we pay our team of challengers $50 for each wrong vote, $500 if nobody comes up with the right answer. And Kitty?
I think they're all charming and lovely people, and I'm sure they're all a lot smarter than I am. I voted for number 2.
Alrighty, we have a 2 showing, and we go to Bill Cullen.
Yeah, I have to agree with Kitty as far as that's concerned. What you do in a case like this, you look at everybody and close your eyes and wait for a number to appear. And the number that appeared was 9, and I can't vote for number 9. So there were 3 of those people up there, and I divided by 3, and that gave me 4. No, 3.
I think I followed that.
Boy, I didn't.
What conclusion did you arrive at, Miss
Well,
Cass?
the thing is, I think it's significant that the person ripped up the clothes. After all, clothes don't mean much to boys, but when a girl rips up her clothes, she means business, so I voted for 2.
We got a pair of 2s going here, and let's find out what Orson has on his mind.
I figure that if they had a girl named Marion, they would have had 2 liars that were girls. But if they had a guy named Marion, they would wing in 1 girl. Figured maybe they fooled the panel, so I ruled out the young lady. And I just picked number 1 for no particular reason. Wasn't any way you could do.
Well, all right. In other words, you think that you got done in, the producers were trying to do you in with the Marion thing. The votes are in. Will the real Marion Daniels please stand up? There. excellent imposters. Really excellent imposters. Number 2, tell us about yourself and what you do and all that.
My name is Jude Jade. I work for Andy Warhol's film magazine Interview.
Jude Jade. And number 3?
My name is Bob Cox, and I buy children's shoes for Montgomery Ward here in New York.
Well, Marion Daniels, we are happy that a new life has opened up for you, and thank you very much for coming to see us, and thank you, imposters, on behalf of To Tell the Truth. Take care. Now let's say hello to our enterprising feminist.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Helen Jost.
Number 2.
My name is Helen Jost.
Number 3.
My name is Helen Jost.
And here is the airborne autobiography of Helen Jost. She says, I, Helen Jost, am a helicopter pilot, and, may I proudly add, the only woman in the United States with her own helicopter service, the first woman in the world to earn a commercial autogyro license, and the only one in the world to patrol power lines from the air. In business for myself, I now have 3 whirlybirds and 2 others on lease. I ferry VIPs, I do aerial surveys, do sightseeing, taxi, and emergency services. I also have a contract to patrol 1,500 miles of power lines in my vicinity. In getting my pilot training, I learned that women are discriminated against. Men who want to learn to fly can be trained free of charge by the military, the state police, or the forestry department. But because I was a woman, I was refused free training, and so learning to fly cost me personally about $20,000. Signed, Helen Jost. And we'll start this one with Mr. Wild Blue yonder, Bill Cullen, down there.
Yeah, $20,000, number 1. What is the, in a regular Bell 47B or something like that, a later model, what is the cost per hourly instruction for dual instruction, number 1?
For dual instruction would be approximately $98.50, or you may as well say $100
An hour.
an hour.
Number 3, I've always been curious about helicopters because that big blade up top is turning this way. What is it on a helicopter that keeps the helicopter itself from turning the other way, number 3?
The auxiliary rotor, which is in the back of the plane.
Number 2, what is auto rotation?
Auto rotation is down and off with the collective, and you establish a certain attitude.
When do you, number 2, when do you
Engine
bring
quits.
auto rotation into play?
If the engine quits, you have another problem, possibly a tail rotor failure.
Uh-huh.
But you control your attitude with the nose and go down to about 10 feet, reverse the pitch of your blades, and just settle down like a feather.
Number 1, what is ground cushion in that same, along those same lines?
This is what you hope to create before you touch down.
All of these women have flown helicopters. That's all I have to say.
Real tough
Thank you
punch.
for the buzzer. I don't want any more party. I'm
Peggy?
Boy, I'm stunned by you girls. Listen,
Those are girls over there.
listen, number 3, what do you wear in the helicopter?
I usually wear culottes, or in the summer I wear short shorts or something like that.
Thank
or,
you. Now, short shorts, number 3?
Or sometimes I wear a long jumpsuit.
Thank you. Now, number 1, where is this business? Your helicopter business.
Number 1.
My helicopter business is located in Montgomery County Air Park in Maryland.
Thank you. Now, number 2, in Canada, they have helicopters patrolling the highways so that they can send a message ahead to the people who's speeding. Now, do you do that in Maryland? Or maybe you're not from Maryland.
No, I'm located in Newburgh, New York. I have done traffic reporting, but by fixed wing.
By fixed wing.
It's
Well, of course,
traffic
that's the way I always do my traffic reporting, too. Now, number 3, how come the Forestry Service and the state police and the military they would train Orson Bean, but not me?
Right, because you're female.
Well, that's a dirty, rotten.
No, I think that's quite fair.
Why? I think that's a dirty, rotten. $20,000 and you get it free.
And let's go, please, to Orson Bean. Quickly.
My grandfather always used to say, woman's place is in the stove. Up the bull moose. Number 3, if all else fails, is a mandatory part of helicopter pilot training the commission to memory of the Lord's Prayer. I mean, what finally happens if that thing stops going around? Can you feather, I don't mean to throw these technical terms on, can you feather your way down, or do you drop like a rock? In your own words, number 3.
If this would actually, if you have trouble with the blade,
Yeah.
you reverse the rotary action, and then as you're feathering down, or as you're coming down, using your word feathering,
Yes.
about 10 feet off the ground, then you reverse the rotary again.
Yes, and then you drop like a rock, but only for 10
Then you
feet.
drop.
All right. Number 2, what does it mean to patrol the power lines? You scare the birds off, or what is the purpose of that?
Well, I think we have a little bit more than that to look for. I generally patrol at treetop height, or if terrain permits, below the lines,
Yeah.
actually, or right over the lines. But we're looking primarily for frayed wires, broken insulators, encroachments and rights of way. And I do this for the Central Hudson Gas and Electric Corporation in Poughkeepsie.
Thank you, Orson. Let's go to Kitty Carlisle.
Oh, boy, ladies, I congratulate you. I think you're wonderful. Number 1, are you married?
Yes, I am.
And what does your husband do?
He's a pilot also.
With you?
Yes.
You own the firm and he works for you?
Yes, he does.
Oh, number 2, are you married?
Yes.
And does your husband work for you?
No, my husband is a politician in Rockland County.
Oh, do you have men working for you?
Yes, I do.
And do they mind it?
No, we have fun.
You see? Number 3, how many hours did you have to fly to get to be a helicopter pilot?
In the helicopter itself?
Yeah.
25 hours.
25 hours. But I don't understand why it cost you $20,000 then.
Well, in addition to the $100 an hour, there are a lot of other training, flight training, ground training school.
I see.
And then that's just to get a commercial license.
I
and
see.
then that doesn't make you a perfectionist.
Thank you. Number 3, are you married?
No, I'm not.
Oh, and you don't have any men working for you?
Yes, I do have
Oh, well,
men
you better
working
hurry
for me.
up.
I have all men working for me.
All men.
Right.
And number 2, are they happy, the men? Do you pay them well, and are they loyal and true, and they don't feel they should be running the company?
To the best of my knowledge, we're very happy to leave it the way it is.
You don't
Great.
You don't suppose they'd tell her if they felt that way?
She might sense it.
Yeah, might. Anyhow, it's time for us to vote, for them to vote. You and I'll mark our little mental ballots for number 1, or for number 2, or for number 3. I think we know what the penalties are, so we won't go over those. Bill Cullen, have you decided?
Yeah.
Okay.
I decided I'm not going to vote. No, they were all remarkable amount of information. I eliminated number 3, not because what she said was wrong. When she talked about the auto rotation thing, by the time she described it, she would have been down. And that left me 1 and 2. Then I sort of went to some guesswork, and I voted for number 2. Something about the clear blue, steely eyes looking into the wild blue yonder.
That gives you a number 2, Peg.
No, I didn't go for number 2 because I thought she'd really told us so much that we really didn't need a flying lesson, you know. And I don't know, number 3 doesn't look as though she'd own a business somehow. I don't know. But I think it's number 1. I really do.
All right, you've got a 1 and a 2, and Orson coming out.
I'd like to say that the opinions expressed by the distaff members of this panel do not necessarily represent those of the staff members of this panel. However, I voted for number 2.
And Whirlybird 2 showing, and Kitty, how are you going to go?
Well, I'm voting for number 2.
On what
not
basis?
because, well, they were all so great on helicopter flying, there was nothing to choose between them. But when she said encroachment in the power lines, I had a feeling she knew what she was talking about.
what's she
Unless
doing?
she inspects power lines on foot, for all I know.
Peg, you have some questions?
If her husband's in Rockland County as a politician, what's she doing all the way up there in Washington County?
Poughkeepsie?
Or Orange County? Well, we'll see.
Well, that's our business. In any event, the votes are all in. Now, will the real Helen Jost please stand up? And there's Helen. Let's find out how we did over here and who did it. Number 1, what is your real name and what do you do?
My name is Ellen Sutton. I'm married. My husband is a dentist in North Providence, Rhode Island.
Ah, good to have you here. Number 3, tell us about you.
My name is Dr. Carly Buchanan. I do research work with juvenile delinquents in the state of New York.
Uh-huh. I got so confused with all of the different locations. What is your actual location? What's the name of your company, first of all?
Kennebec Helicopters. We're located at Stewart Airport in Newburgh, New York.
Kennebec, a good Maine name.
Right.
Thank you very much, Helen Jost, and thank you, ladies, for being with us on To Tell the Truth. Talking about the helicopters took me back to the marvelous 5 years that I had in partnership with Jimmy Durante, and I can remember a line he used to always refer to. He says, "So I took a flight in a helicopter." So I don't use them other kind of words. Them's the conditions that prevail. See you soon, friends.
This is Bill Wendell speaking for To Tell the Truth, a Mark Goodson, Bill Codman production.